Good morning, straight into it. Who loves Vinted? My husband's addicted to it and I've been staying away from it. But I've got to tell you, I've got a pair of navy blue, basically brand new Hunter wellies with matching Hunter thermal socks. Winging the way to my house today for 40 quid, 47 euros, about 40 quid. Like, you can see why people get addicted to stuff like that. The dopamine hit is real. Oh my God. Anyway, anyone else out there love a bit of Vinted? I'm so excited. I am so beyond excited. I don't even know where to start. Before I set off, I was like, how do I get it all in there and it not turn into a podcast? Breathe. First things first, the Sykes family is growing, but I feel like I need to side that, and I'm going to share that with you afterwards, because this whole trust fall thing is literally blowing my mind at every single turn. Like, the whole thing's taken on a life of its own. Where do I start? Okay, let's start at the beginning. Quickly reminding you, what is a trust fall? A trust fall is that you've seen them on YouTube, you've seen them on telly, where they literally stand there, they put their arms out, they close their eyes, and then they literally go. Except they actually like fall and just know that something's going to catch them. This was what came to me. This was like the metaphorical, like, how do I wrap this all up in a bow? When I started to think about this thing that I want to bring to you, I was just like, it's the trust fall. It's literally like getting yourself into such a place of self-trust and trusting the universe and trusting everything that you're doing, and trust just like oozing with so much trust that you can literally stand on the edge, close your eyes, let go, and be like, it's going to happen, it's going to work, I'm going to fly, the net's going to appear, everything is going to go off fucking perfectly, splendiferously. And I was like, if we could all like do that metaphorically, energetically, and actually into the new year, like, we would be off to the most incredible start. And I was like, that's how I'm starting 2023. Now, how do I bring that through for other people? And so the Trust Fall 2023 was born. And so far, there are nearly 40 people already in there. They don't know what it is. They don't know when it is. They don't know anything. No details, no dates, no nothing. But they're all in. They're like, I trust that this is going to expand me. This is going to be an opportunity to learn, to grow exponentially, all the things. And they were like, I'm saying yes to me, even though I'm on the edge and I don't actually know what's behind me. Even by jumping in, they've increased in capacity. And you're all going to increase in capacity as well, those of you that are already in, because you're also about to see how trusting yourself, you are rewarded in tangible ways. Yes, in like sort of capacity building, like confidence building ways, but you're also rewarded in tangible ways. And I can't wait to tell you how, apart from the fact that you got in at £20 and 23 pence. And now, as of this moment, drum roll please, the Trust Fall 2023 is going up to £33 and 33 pence. So still the most affordable thing that I have ever put out there, literally, but it's gone up. So all of you that are in there, you've just saved yourself over a tenner. Go blow it on something for you, because you are amazing. So ground yourself, Lisa, ground. So that's the kind of story so far, but where are we going now? Like, where do we go next with this? I'm gonna reveal 3 things about the Trust Fall 2023, so you can decide if you want to join us. And I want you to know also, the price is going to go up again when I reveal even more about it. So strap yourself in for that. But decide if 33 and 33 is the moment for you to jump in, now that you know the following detail. If I were to have a most frequently asked question in terms of my storytelling, it would be, please, what happened in Mexico? Tell me what happened in Mexico. Someone actually said to me a few weeks ago, I would pay money to find out what happened in Mexico. Guess what? She's in the trust fall, finding out what happened in Mexico, because I'm going there. And for those of you that haven't been around long enough to have heard the Mexico story, here's the abridged version that's out there. Many years ago, I was a single mom. Emily was, I don't even know how old. This must have been like early 2000s. And a psychic tarot card reader was at my friend's house. You know, we did one of those things, have you ever done them? Where everybody clubs together, X amount, and the psychic or the tarot card reader comes round. It's almost like a, you know, psychic party. And they come round and they do everybody's readings, read everyone's tarot cards. Maybe there's some extra things that they can do as well. But you all do it together, friends, glass of wine, can of beer, whatever it might be. I'm just reminded of one of those times, not the Mexico one, where we arranged for this to happen. I need to tag Natalie in this. Round at Natalie's house. The woman came, this psychic came, and we were all in the kitchen. I was having a can of Foster's back in the day when I used to like a lager. I might have even been smoking a tab because I smoked. Well, I will have been. 2001, I gave up smoking. And I was wearing, with pride, my brownies t-shirt. Yellow t-shirt, big brown block letters. At that time, I don't know if it's changed, but the brownies uniform, the UK brownies uniform, was this yellow t-shirt with brownies across it. And I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. I just bought one for myself. I had actually been a brownie, but the uniform was not that cool. Anyway, got to my turn for my reading, and this woman said, were you in the brownies? I nearly fell over then. I was like, yeah. As I sat in front of her with a t-shirt that said fucking brownies in what can only be described as bold size 855 font. Like, what the actual fuck? And then she also said to me, I've got Ken Barlow coming through. Me. Her. Do you watch Coronation Street? I was like, yeah, along with about 8.5 million other people in the world. Anyway, so that was an interesting one, but that wasn't the psychic, the genuine, real, like, blow your mind psychic tarot card reader who is part of the beginning of the Mexico story. So let's go there. Similar setup, friends, wine, you know, drinks, and this woman who had been recommended as this incredible psychic medium and tarot card reader. So we had the whole evening. It was really, really cool. Like, she did a reading. My mind was blown. I was like, this is amazing. And then we're all wrapping up and getting finished for the evening. She just turns to me and she says, just one last thing, Lisa. You're going to Mexico. And I'm like, look, you're on to something, because these two are going to Mexico, and I think that's what you can feel coming through. I said, but I'm not. And she just like looked me dead in the eye and she was like, you have to go to Mexico. It's going to change your life. So based on the unbelievable reading that she'd just done, for not just for me, but for all of us, I was like, so that's me going to Mexico then. How can I make that work? Again, long story short, a week later, and £1,000 borrowed from the bank of Dad, I was booking a flight to Mexico. So that's detail number one. What happened in Mexico? You're going to find out what happened in Mexico and how it all relates to everything that's happened to get me to where I am today. So that's thing number one. Thing number two that I want to share with you, a little bit of practical information as to what it is. This is going to be a self-trust masterclass. I pride myself, my magic, my zone of genius, the thing that I do best is activate self-trust in people. So much so that it can be as impactful as Mexico was on me. And I am going to bring that magic to this masterclass. I'm not going to tell you any more details about how that magic's going to happen, but trust me, it's going to be magic. It's going to be amazing. I was literally awake at 3 o'clock this morning. I got up and I had my turmeric tie from my advent calendar at 3:33. Oh my God, I've only just realised that. I looked at my watch and it was 3:33. Okay. And I started like continuing the downloads of the things that we're going to be doing in this self-trust activation masterclass. It's going to be fucking amazeballs. And the third and final thing that I'm going to reveal to you today that's going to be happening in there, which is so exciting, is, because you know I'm all about the manifesting. There's got to be some manifesting in there, like self-trust and manifesting in my world go hand in hand. And so somebody inside of that space, I'm going to stop here so I don't fall over. Somebody inside of the Trustfall 2023 is going to manifest something absolutely mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. It's going to be worth 20 times what you've paid for the self-trust activation masterclass. That is the Trustfall 2023. And some of you, I know, because you've told me, have been dreaming about this thing, have been manifesting this thing. Well, guess what? You might just be manifesting it inside of the self-trust fall. No, self-trust fall. You might just be manifesting it inside of the trust fall. So excited. So that's enough. No more. My lips are sealed from here on in. However, more details will come out, and at the same time, the price will rise. So if you are watching this, there will be a link, and the price will have changed to 33.33. Jump in and join us to find out what happened in Mexico, activate mind-blowing levels of self-trust in this incredible, innovative, like completely unique masterclass with moi, and manifest something that is worth 20 times your original investment. What do you reckon? Are you in? I hope so. See you there.